Alright, this should about wrap it up for us. We have made our way into Mordack's castle, infiltrated his castle through the labyrinth on the side, and we made it out of there, got ourselves a key, and we made friends with Princess Cima. Now it's time to go on and do the rest of our exploring. And part of that exploring is going to require going back into the labyrinth, and the rooms ahead are going to get us booted back to the labyrinth. So we need to make our way ahead very carefully. Alright, and part of it is very luck-based. We're going to have to get really lucky with some of the people we run into around here. So I've made a save and a backup save, so hopefully things turn out right for us. What we want to do is we want to go ahead here. We want to go on to the next room, and let's see who awaits us in the next room. Nothing awaits us in the next room, but there will be something coming for us as we move on ahead. We're just going to stand here for a little bit. And we do not want to play this organ, not unless we've saved our game. So, pretty creepy. I don't see anything coming for us now, but I'm going to keep on moving my way ahead. Sometimes things will pop up in this room, sometimes they will not. But we need to be on our toes regardless. Okay, well, we're going to look around here for a little bit. What we're waiting for is for a blue monster to basically come in and run after us, and we're waiting for this blue monster to come around, and I haven't run into him yet. I'm a little bit surprised because he usually pops up in the first few rooms. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see, he's not coming. If I run into the cat first, I'm going to be upset because, again, this is part of the whole luck thing that I'm talking about right here. Sometimes the cat pops up in this room and it turns out I might have to reload or something, but no, you'll be able to see the cat. He'll be sitting like right here on some piece of carpet. Man, there's that blue monster. Now, why did I get taken away by the blue monster? There we go. The blue monster apparently has like this dimensional control type thing, and if he sees us running around the castle, he will take us to jail. Well, the monster can go in and out, but we're not so lucky. But why did I let myself get caught by the monster? Because I need to be in here. There's an item you need to get in here that is important to the rest of the game. What's right here? Ah, there's a little thing in there. Graham can see a small moldy piece of cheese just inside the mouse hole. Well, let's grab it, why don't we? Not quite. But, well, we have an item. Once again, we have an item that will help us reach that little piece of cheese. And that is the fish hook from Harpy Island. You didn't pick up the fish hook, you can't get this piece of cheese. Once again, you are boned. So there we go. We got the cheese. And we got points for that. That's good. So now how do we get out of here? Well, we want to feel around the walls or anything? Looks like we're pretty well and truly boned. But, no, not quite. I mean, there. It takes a few minutes. But there she is. There's Cima. Yes, and she will help you out if you gave her the locket from the Rock's Nest. If you didn't give that to her, you just rot down here and end up dying. And you can't complete the game because you need to come down here. So, you need to give her that locket so that, no, we didn't see Sam. Sam is kind of one of those missed moments. Alright. Maybe they didn't have enough room to include Sam in the game, but we definitely saw Dink. So let's go ahead and use the hand to climb on out of here. And that means, once again, we are stuck in the labyrinth. But this time we can follow Cima, or Cima, however you prefer. We can just follow her right out of the labyrinth, and she'll walk in the correct direction in order to guide us out. So let's go up this way. And if you get lost, if you go some other direction that she's not going, you're basically on your own. So you need to just go ahead and follow her to the exit to the labyrinth so that you don't have to deal with all this bull crap again. Okay. Man, it's a little longer out of the maze than I remember. She's been through here. She knows her way around for sure. And now let's open it with our hands again. Big old heavy door. The hold on that note, oh, just kills me every time. So now we're back in the room where we found Cima, and we need to save once again because now we need to do things differently. Let's go ahead and let's save our game. I'm gonna go ahead and save backup for now. You know, I guess it's just good to have one file in one place or the other. But now we need to start going ahead and doing things the other way. And now is when it might start getting a little bit luck-based. Okay. We're going to come through here. We're going to hope nothing runs into us too soon. Sometimes the blue monster can come through this room. And now we don't want to get arrested by the blue monster. We want to actually take him out. So we're going to kind of move around until we see him. We want to see the blue monster first, though, before we see the cat. That is important in the ordering of things. Graham's all walking kind of hunched over like a... Ugh. Okay, and there's that. Let's go down here. Okay, so he should be coming pretty much any minute. And he is fast, so you gotta be on your toes. But this is why we got the dried peas out of the cupboard, so that we can basically knock him unconscious. And go. Oh, no. You basically just knock him unconscious. So there we go. Blue beast is out of the way, and you can only do this once because you only have the peas. You only have use of the peas one time. So now we've gotten rid of the beast, we want to take out the cat. The cat, as you'll recall, is Mananan, Mordack's brother. And if he sees us in the castle, he'll tell Mordack we're here, and Mordack will appear pretty soon, and he will, well, he won't be nice to us, I'll tell you that much. So we're going to go through this room, and I'm going to hope that the cat is in here. Sometimes the cat is in here, sometimes the cat is not. I am basically just waiting on that cat. There he is. Holy crap. So now that we have the cat in the hallway, we want to distract him with the fish. Alright, and while he's eating the fish, we want to use the empty bag of peas and bag him up tight. The cat is back in the bag, so to speak. So, can we actually take the bag? No, probably not. Well, then let's go ahead and let's head upstairs. Once we are upstairs, we are out of the purview of the beast and the cat. So, very quickly, let's get upstairs before anyone can... We don't want to waste time looking at all this stuff. I mean, it would be cool and all, but... Alright, we are upstairs. I'm going to go ahead and, once again, save my game. Now we are going to go through, and we're going to look at things. We're going to look very carefully around here. We want some things to happen. We want to be very mindful of events. This is Mordack's bedroom. We don't want to hang around in here for now, although, nice canopy. Even I like that, and I'm not the evil one. What we want to do is we want to go down here, south of Mordack's room, to the library. Let's go look at this book. Book's basically got a bunch of magic spells in it. And we don't know what these symbols mean right now, but we'll be able to use them when the time is right. Graham will just kind of, I guess, know what they mean. So, alright. But now that we're done looking around in the library, we ought to just hang around in here for the time being. Yes, it is quite a bizarre library, but we are going to spend some time looking around. Oh, but he looked at the one book. I guess since it was already open, it was just convenient or whatever. We are waiting on an event to happen in here. What we want to happen is for Mordack to come through the door. He's going to go to bed. And when he goes to bed, we're going to do a little bit of thieving. But this does take some time to happen. So what you need to do while you're in here is you obviously need to read this book. Those spells that Graham read in there are going to come in handy. And I guess, yeah, it doesn't really explain how Graham knows how to use them. It's just kind of an intuition sort of thing. And it takes a while for Mordack to come to bed, so we want to be very quiet and very patient, because this is going to take some time. It takes at least 1 minute of real time, as I recall. And how would you be to know that you have to hang out in here and wait for Mordack to go to bed, unless you're just frittering around and running around the room and exploring everything you can? You wouldn't know, but okay, I think a full minute has passed at this point. We're just kind of standing here, and we're standing here, and we're standing here, and we're standing here, but eventually he will appear. He either magics his way into the bedroom, or you just see him walking in. But good God, this does take forever. And how you're supposed to figure out how to do this, there he goes. How you're supposed to figure out this or anything else is beyond me. It's without a walkthrough anyway. These games were not very intuitive and didn't make a whole lot of sense. But what we're going to do is we're going to tiptoe in very quietly. And while Mordack is sleeping, we're going to steal his wand off the nightstand. Now we're going to leave and go this way. Good job not stepping on his cape, Graham. Alright, now we're going to go over here to the laboratory, and this is where the final scene of the game is going to take place. What we are going to do, what we want is up here, the power transfer machine. An odd machine of tubes, gears, weights, and tiny figures surrounding an unusual sphere-like object attracts Graham's attention. Anything that attracts Graham's attention is basically worth looking into. Let's go ahead and, this will get us upstairs, right? There we go. Walk up the spiral staircase, and now let's go all the way over here. And once we're closer to it, we'll get a bigger view of it. And this thing right here is a power transfer machine. It can take objects that are powerful and transfer the power out of them into weaker objects. Which, of course, you could tell that that's its function by looking at it. I know. So we're going to take Mordack's fizzy, sparkly, wonderful wand and put it on one tray. And we're going to take Crispin's fizzly crap wand and put it on the other tray, because that makes a whole lot of sense right there. And then we are going to, what do we need to start this machine? Nothing seems to be happening, but oh yes, I recall reading somewhere, Graham recalls reading somewhere, that cheese starts up power transfer machines. Moldy cheese is how you get these things working. Oh yes, okay. Because that just makes a hell of a lot of sense. And now we are going to wait for power to transfer. Mordack's wand is going to just kind of... There we go. It makes very sciencey noises for such a weird looking machine. You know, despite how unintuitive this thing is, once you get it working, it's actually pretty awesome. It's just, how the hell are you supposed to figure out how to work it? Like I say, without the aid of a walkthrough. Alright. Crispin's old wand now appears completely energized. And we have the hold symbol, which means we need to act quickly. So let's take that wand that we now have, and Mordack is going to appear in the room now. Mordack, what the dang on hell is going on in my laboratory? I tell you what. Oh my God! David Foster Wallace is back and he's pissed! Oh my God, so now the magic battle is on. Not now, Cedric. What do you want, Cedric? Get out of here. Oh, snap. And that's why you need to save Cedric from Harpy Island when he's injured. Because if you don't, he won't fly in, and Graham will end up taking that magic bullet instead of Cedric. So, yes, even though Cedric is annoying, that's why you need to save him, so you can beat the game. And so, now is the time when we use the spells that are at our disposal. We're going to use the wand. And we have to select a spell to cast now. We have a mongoose, a rabbit, a rain cloud, and a tiger. And of course, tigers are what you need to take out giant bugs. I think I read that in a book somewhere. But that's the first of the spells you need to use. Why, you giant stripy cat thing? I still don't see why Mordack couldn't defeat Graham in this form. Oh, God! You messed up my flight path. I'm gonna kill you. Wow. Man, Graham don't waste no time. I think he was meant to be a... Graham's got tiger blood. But now, Mordack turns into a dragon. I distracted myself with my Charlie Sheen joke. And if you remember the sword and the stone, you know that the rabbit is what evades the dragon. I am turning into the rabbit, right? Okay, good. The dragon's got the power, but the rabbit's got the speed. Oh, you fucking little smart-ass rah. So now I think Mordack turns into another weird-looking thing. Oh, no. Not any weird-looking thing. A snake. What you got? Swine? Well, we're going to use that thing once again, and this time we are going to turn into the mongoose, the natural enemy of the cobra. Tell me the mongoose isn't one of the most badass animals on the planet Earth. I defy you to tell me that. You will be proven wrong. So now for his final trick, Mordack turns into a ring of fire. Graham fell into a burning ring of fire. And it burns. But we've got the remedy for the situation. See, this is where Mordack was stupid. Mordack turned himself into the fire, but Graham just summoned the rain cloud. You don't actually turn yourself into the elements, stupid Mordack. God. But that is it. We have beaten King's Quest V. And, it might happen that we don't get all the way through this little ending sequence here. So if we don't, I will link you to, one that works. Because the last time I played this game, it kind of fuzzed out at a very integral part. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do it, because the pond, turned to that color mix last time too. So we'll at least get part of it here. You piece of shit wand. Well, hey family, we can live here forever. It's a fixer-upper, but I think I can make something out of it. No, he's dead. He turned to fire, but I'm rainwater. I'm cooler than Mordack, and I tagged him and no takesies backsies, and I win, so I get the castle. That's how it works, right? There must be a way. And what way is that? Well, here comes the Deus Ex Machina to save the day. Anytime now. Yep, this happened to me last time. So, this is the end of King's Quest V right here, but everyone has apparently forgotten their lines, and now we are going to have to continue this on somebody else's video who has posted the ending. So I will post a link right here so that you can watch the end of the game proper, but we have made it through King's Quest V, and now you're going to have to watch the ending without any input from me, unfortunately. But thanks for joining me. Go watch the rest of the ending when I post the link here. And I will see y'all tomorrow for the next title teaser. It's going to be a fun one.